Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, me once again, and welcome back to another movie review, aka After I Saw. Starting off, I did see not really two, I saw three movies this weekend. But anyways, let's get started. So the first movie I want to talk about is Bad Times at the El Royale. Now, this is a movie I was really looking forward to, mainly because I like the concept, and this is from the director of The Cabin in the Woods, which is honestly one of the best horror films, still one of the best horror films of this entire decade. Like, really, that movie is basically a masterpiece, and I could have rewatched it actually, just thinking about it, since Halloween is just around the corner, and since I was going to see this. So, this movie is about seven strangers, and each have a secret to bury. So, basically, at this hotel called the El Royale, which is a rundown hotel with a dark past, over the course of one fateful night, everyone will have a last shot at redemption before everything goes to hell. And the movie stars Jeff Bridges, Chris Hemsworth, John Hamm, Dakota Johnson, and Cynthia uh, Erivo. Erivo, I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that name. And all in all, I wasn't, for the most part, I was pretty satisfied. And mainly that's due to the terrific performances from the cast. I mean, Jeff Bridges was great, Chris Hemsworth was great, who was also in The Cabin in the Woods. So I have a feeling if Drew Goddard does manage to make more films, which is probably going to be a rare sight since I don't think he's directed any other movie recently. The last movie, and only movie I knew he directed, was Cabin in the Woods, which was 6 years ago. But anyways, Chris Hemsworth plays the villain. I will say this, even though he does give a great performance, I thought his role as the villain really wasn't really that interesting. I mean, he does give off some truly crazy. He's basically pretty crazy in this movie. Towards the end of the film, the movie does take a while to some parts definitely did feel a little slow. What I really liked is that each character basically has a story to tell in certain areas of the movie. Because given the fact that this movie is 2 hours and 20 minutes long, like there is a lot to talk about here, and there was a lot to show, which I really found pretty satisfying. And for the most part, it's an entertaining film. The set pieces look really good, and it's just those few aspects of the movie just really just some scenes just drag on for quite a while, which I didn't really think were too interesting. But it is a very smartly written film, and it's a very well acted film. And I can say Dakota Johnson definitely has been improving after you know what, and she was also really good too. Both her character and the sister character, like the sister, is also pretty insane in this movie. Like this is I wouldn't say entirely messed up movie, but there was also this one aspect during a campfire which I didn't really found made too much sense. Uh, but maybe if I paid like closer attention to the movie, then maybe um like, I don't know if it was just me or just something about that scene really didn't make that much sense. But, so yeah, overall, Bad Times at the El Royale, I pretty much really enjoyed. It has great acting. It has, it actually is a bit smarter and a bit more intelligent, when it was going through, like, basically, when you watch the movie, you can definitely tell where they're going for, and it mostly succeeds, surprisingly. And I wish there was more of a comedic tone because, for the most part, it's a very serious film, especially with the last, I would say, 30 or 40 minutes of the film, or mostly it's the entire film. Actually, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. But what I'm trying to say here is I really wasn't that disappointed with the movie. Yeah, and despite my negatives, overall, I'm gonna give Bad Times at the El Royale a 4 out of 5. So yeah, it was a really great experience seeing this very well made and very excellently made film on the big screen, and overall, I had a pretty fun time with it. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I have another review coming in maybe a couple of hours, but I just wanted to bring uh, I wanted to talk about this movie first because I wanted to say the best for last, and you probably know what movie that's going to be. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.